everybody. It is probably one of my final videos before I officially have baby boy. I don't know if you can see. There he is. He's just hanging out, which means I have packed my hospital bag. And everybody wanted a video of me showing what I was putting in my hospital bag. So that's what I'm doing today, is I'm showing y'all everything that's in there because it's literally go time. And I could have baby boy in 3 days or I could have him in 3 weeks. Everything that I packed based off of recommendations from my doula and recommendations from my midwife. And also a few of them were recommendations from friends. We may have overpacked a little bit, but I would rather be more prepared than underprepared. Bear with me, please. I'm a first-time mom. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm trying my best. We're coming home from the birthing center with a baby, which means I need to have a diaper bag. So that was the first thing that I packed. So this is my diaper bag. It's the brand Freshly Picked. If you guys follow us on Instagram at Brooklyn and Bailey, y'all helped me vote on which diaper bag to get because there were a couple of brands that I was looking at and I did not know which one to get. And a lot of y'all said how much you loved the Freshly Picked bags. The pockets on the inside are so nice. They have bottle pockets on each side and bottle pockets on the inside. Also comes with like a changing pad on the inside. It has a full like shoulder strap and also backpack straps, which is really nice. In the front pocket, we have teeny tiny little baby newborn diapers. I am pretty sure that my midwife has diapers for babies that they put on them. I just packed a couple of diapers, not a ton, and then a little package of wipes just in case we needed them while we were out and about. Something else that my doula highly recommended was that I pack gum because while you're laboring, it can be helpful for you to just like chew on something and have something to kind of stimulate you. A water bottle. This one is the Hydro Jug water bottle. They don't spill, so they're really nice. I packed this just because I know like during labor you need to be drinking a ton of fluids. And I have another water bottle that I'm gonna bring as well that is gonna be dedicated to like electrolytes so that I'm really getting just the full zone of hydration during labor. One of the things I have connected to the back is this little binky case, and then inside of it I have a newborn binky connected to like a little clip. I don't know honestly if you're supposed to give your baby a binky like as soon as they're born. I don't think you are, so I don't know if we'll like give it to him right away, but I figured it was better to have one on hand. I also packed a portable speaker, and this is a waterproof portable speaker. It's the JBL one. I packed this because I am laboring outside of the hospital. Part of that means I get to labor in the shower and in the tub and a couple other places, and I wanted to be able to bring my own music and potentially have it in the shower, in the tub with me. I'm imagining you're gonna need quite a bit of distraction if you are in that much pain. And part of that is listening to music. So I've got my little portable speaker and it is waterproof, which is an extra bonus. I packed a set of headphones. I don't know if I'll actually use these. If I just need to like focus and zone everything out, these are soundproof, and I could also listen to music at the same time, or a podcast or an audiobook or just something to really get me in the birth zone and to help pass the time. I also packed a bag of snacks. I can't eat during my labor and delivery, and that's one of the most important parts, again, is fueling your body. So some of the snacks I brought were like these energy, these are called energy waffles. We use these on Everest too. So I packed quite a few of those so that I just had them to grab and go if I needed them. I packed like really soft granola bars that would give me something to chew on but weren't gonna be too hard to eat. Apple sauces that also had like electrolytes in them. I packed some fruit leathers, some actual packets of electrolytes. These are the Just Ingredients electrolytes. I also have liquid IV, and I think I'm probably gonna grab some protein shakes and a couple other things like when we're actually heading out the door. One thing my doula recommended and my midwife also recommended was that I only eat something that is going to come up easily and doesn't take a long time or a lot of energy to chew. So those were kind of their recommendations, which is why I packed these specific snacks. Then of course we get to the fun stuff. I packed the cutest little like coming home outfit for baby boy. This is one of his outfit options. And then we also have this other onesie with little horses on it. I'm not sure which one we'll send him home in, but because again, we're only at a birth center, they do not keep me overnight. I don't have to like stay at the hospital. Like normally at the hospital, you sometimes stay overnight. I am only there for a handful of hours. We're not gonna take any professional photos of baby boy at the birthing center. So I wasn't too worried about packing photo ready outfits. Like I do have a cute sweater with what I'm gonna put his name on it that he's gonna get like professional photos taken in. Obviously I didn't need to worry about that, bringing that with me, because that's not happening at the birth center. And I also packed a little hat that matched both outfits so that he could wear a hat. I have a lot of my stuff, like my postpartum stuff. I have postpartum diapers in here. These are for me. These are the pads that I'm gonna wear home, obviously, because you just gave birth and there's a lot of stuff going on down there. And usually you're bleeding quite heavily, so I packed a couple of these for myself. I think my midwife does send me home with a few, but I just wanted to be prepared in case. I am bringing my own numbing spray. I think a lot of people really love the brand Dermaplast. I am bringing my own kind of version of that to the hospital. I'm bringing an ice pack, an instant ice pack, so all you do is like crack it and it's like an ice pack that you can wear. And then I'm also bringing, these are cooling liners that you put inside of the pads. And then of course I'm bringing my own, I think these are called Peri bottles. So you just spray, that way you don't have to like harshly wipe sensitive areas after you've given birth. It's a lot of fun, people. A lot of fun stuff to pack for postpartum. I did pack these just in case, these silverettes. I don't think my milk will come in for probably 2 to 3 days after baby is born. So I don't think I'll necessarily need these right away. I do have a lactation consultant that like comes in and talks to me like after postpartum to help the baby latch and just tell me about breastfeeding and all that kind of stuff. And I figured I would bring these and also my breast pump with me so that she could show me kind of how to use it, because as a first-time mom I really don't know what I'm doing with all of that kind of stuff, and I think it'd just be easier if I'm like, hey, I had brought this with me, can you show me exactly what to do. This little portable fan, it has these like legs that kind of can bend around anything. I constantly am hot all of the time. I'm sweating all of the time, so I can only imagine when I'm trying to push a baby out how hot I'm going to be. So I figured I would just bring my own fan and save myself. It does like turn all the way around. It doesn't need to be plugged in. It's a chargeable fan. I did pack a little tiny baby bottle. This is like the Dr. Brown's anti-colic bottle. I packed a tiny little bit of formula. I am trying to breastfeed. I'm going to try to breastfeed. That is my goal. I know that sometimes reality and expectation and reality don't always meet. I know that there is a chance my milk might not come in fast enough, or that baby might be hungry sooner than my milk comes in. There's just a lot of things that kind of can happen, and I wanted to be prepared with my own formula just in case that happened. This is enough formula to make about a 2-ounce bottle, which is way more than I think a newborn will need. And then I brought a bottle just in case. So I also brought a cute little burp cloth. So that is everything I have packed in the diaper bag specifically. We also have a little like suitcase that has more of like my stuff and Dakota's stuff in it. I'm bringing my breast pump with me. It's still like all wrapped up in its packaging. I'm bringing the breast pump with me so that the lactation consultant can take a look at it and just kind of tell me how to use it. I'm also bringing baby blankets, of course. I'm giving birth in the middle of January / beginning of February, whenever he decides to come, and it is cold, and so I brought a couple of blankets that we could swaddle him in. My midwife recommended that I bring a heating pad if I have one when you're in labor. Sometimes having a heating pad like on your back, just wherever like your hips or wherever your pain is, it can help on like a low setting. So I am gonna bring my heating pad just in case I need it. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'd rather have it and not use it than need it. For like after giving birth, I am bringing Heritage shampoo and conditioner because I am definitely gonna wanna take a shower after I give birth. Yeah, especially because I plan on giving birth in the tub. You're sitting in your own grime and like your baby just came out and all sorts of stuff's coming out of you. You're gonna wanna rinse off. I'm gonna wanna wash my hair, and I wanna do it with my own shampoo and conditioner. So I am literally bringing Heritage with me to the birth center. These are coming with me, same with the body wash. And then obviously I have a bag of other toiletries, which include like deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, all of my skincare, #ITK is all in here. So I can wash my face and just feel like a human being again. One of the most important things that my midwife did say to bring to labor was a lip balm. So this is our ITK lip balm that I absolutely love. And she emphasized like 10 times, bring a lip balm, bring a lip balm, bring a lip balm, because you are breathing so much. You're for hours on end, your lips dry out really fast. So all of that is in here. Obviously like a hairbrush, like the whole 9 yards, toiletries, all in here, toothbrush, toothpaste. Same with Dakota. He has his own toiletry bag as well that he is bringing with all of his own stuff. For laboring and also post baby being born, I needed nursing bras. So I brought a couple of options. I brought some that clipped on the sides, and I also brought some that like crossed over that you could like pull over open if you needed to. So I brought a couple of nursing bra options just because I didn't know what I was gonna like. I also brought a pair of like postpartum underwear that are kind of tight. They like hold everything together, especially with all the pads and stuff that you've got going on. I brought a pair that like would still cover a bump if I needed it to, just so that it was comfortable. I specifically packed these socks. These are my Bad Bee socks because I figured if I was gonna give birth without an epidural, I may as well encourage myself as much as possible. And so if I'm gonna have on a pair of socks, I'm gonna have on a pair of socks that tell me I'm a Bad Bee. On top of that, I also packed a hair clip. I think I'm gonna just braid my hair, but there's a chance that like just the stimulation of having my hair on my neck, I might want to pull it up, in which case I would put it in a hair clip. I also packed my glasses and an extra pair of contacts. So my midwife recommended that I bring a gown or a robe to labor in, and a going home set of pajamas, and then a pair of sweats / outside clothes. Those were her recommendations. So I packed a pair of really loose sweatpants and a little hoodie sweater that I wore in the polar plunge that says mama on it. If labor needs help progressing, I can go walk outside or curb walk outside. And because it's the middle of January, I need to have clothes on that are gonna cover me, but also be a little bit warmer. And so these were the options I grabbed just because they're really easy to throw on, they're really comfortable, they're really stretchy. Then I have a labor gown, which this is actually just a like camisole, I don't know what they call it, from Amazon, and I absolutely love it. It's got adjustable straps, it's got a nice V-neck, so it's easy to pull to the side, and it's super loose and really stretchy and just really comfortable. And it also happens to be my favorite color. This is the one I packed to labor in, and I'm actually quite excited about it because I just really love wearing it and it's really comfortable. And then I also packed a pair of green pajamas, like going home pajamas. I don't have them here with me right now because I just wore them the other night, but I'm gonna pack them, and they're just like regular button-up, cozy, soft, comfy, cottony pajamas, and those are gonna be my going home PJs. So that is what I packed. Ooh. Scared the crap out of me. Yes, Bailey is wearing the pajamas right now that I will be going home in from birth. This is what they look like. They are so comfortable and I love them. And again, they're my favorite color.
They're
so
stretchy and soft.
She literally gave me a heart attack just appearing behind me. And then when it comes to shoes, I have a pair of slides that are squishy. These are made to like give back support, and I figured they're also waterproof, so they double as like shower shoes, which I've heard a lot of people say bring to the hospital. And then I also packed a pair of slippers because realistically this is probably what I'm going to show up in to the birthing center. Dakota packed a swimsuit, and this was a recommendation by my midwife because sometimes when you're laboring in the tub or the shower, the husband wants to get in with you and just like comfort you or coach you through it, and then obviously having a swimsuit gives them the ability to get in and out of the water with you and not have to get their clothes wet. And then he also packed himself an extra pair of sweats. Oh, here's the swimsuit. Little swimsuit bottom. And then he obviously packed himself an extra pair of sweats to go home in. I got this for him for Christmas. This is his boy dad baseball cap. He packed this to wear home and an extra pair of sweats and clothes for him to wear home. This is like my baby book. It's the book where you like can stamp your baby's foot in it. I packed this because I really wanted, you know, when they get the chance to put the baby footprint in there, I wanted to be able to take that home and have that. In the hospital bag is a bag of like medications that I may or may not. This includes like Benadryl to help me sleep, ibuprofen or Tylenol for postpartum, packed like magnesium, prenatals, just a couple of things that I've been taking regularly and or might want to take postpartum. I'm like surrounded by a mess right now. This is my hospital bag. I'm gonna have to repack it all. But like I said, I'm a first time mom. This is my first time doing this, so I'm probably overpacking, but let me know if there is anything you think that I am missing that I should pack in my hospital bag. Comment it down below and let me know. You just don't know what you don't know at this point. See y'all later, and may or may not see you next week. Bye y'all. Mwah.